First basketball player I ever saw that just mesmerized me was a guy named Dr. J. First time I saw him, I just thought he was a superhero. An afro that big, and he had a basketball in his hand that looked like a grapefruit, and he did something so incredible. Just incredible. He just took the ball and he went up over 3 or 4 guys and made an incredible move. And I remember that day my heart was just pounding. You feel this, wow, that was really cool. I wish I could do that. And that's how I felt. I wanted to be that guy. I wanted to be Dr. J that day. And that passion didn't go away because I knew in order for me to be him, I had to learn how to play basketball. So that was driving me. That really kind of set me off on that journey to be a basketball player. Dr. J did.
Doctor, yo-yo, faking, down low to Bailey, across the middle, 12-foot hook, he got it.
My dad taught me as much as he could in a very short period of time, but I had to try out for my basketball team in junior high school. I got cut twice. I was 6'4" in the 7th grade, and I was 6'7" in the 8th grade. Coach cut me. Everybody else that made the team were about a foot shorter than I was. I had one more year at the school. He told me not to come back. And so I wasn't going to try out again. But I found out that he wasn't the coach my last year of junior high. There was a new coach there. And so I always talk about those 2 years of failure, which for a lot of people would keep them from ever setting foot in the gym or setting foot in whatever arena it is that they failed at twice. So there has to be something that motivates you to get back in there. And for me, if I wasn't going to make the team, I had to know. I wasn't going to let that moment, that opportunity slip by me and then look back on it years later and say, what would have happened if I had tried out for the team again with this new coach? Well, I made the team. Didn't play much, but I made it. But what changed my life is that coach brought me into his office, knowing how bad I was as a player. He brought me into his office and he looked at me and he said, if you want to be great, Thurl, you have a long way to go, but I will come in 1 hour before practice starts with the team and work with you, and I'll stay 1 hour after. You commit to it. Then I went on to high school and got a basketball scholarship. And I wondered, the year I made the team, why he kept me, or why he sat me in his office. And he looked at me and he says, I see potential in you. And that's what it's all about. It's about seeing the potential in other people. After I got that scholarship to North Carolina State, I got to play in the NBA. Got drafted by the Utah Jazz and walked out on the court one of my first games and met Dr. J. I had to guard him that night.